Welcome back. For those of you who are new to the channel, we are Mark, Lisa and Chico the Chihuahua. We decided to leave our everyday life by selling our home and live full time in our motorhome to travel the world and make new adventures. In this video, we finally crossed the border into Spain. We visit an amazing bullring, Mark attempts a subscriber challenge, and we dine at our new favourite bar. And Chico gets a treat. I've got a present for you. I have. So yeah, we're back in Spain. We did want to stop here. We're in a place called Ayamonte. I've got some family that live here. But with Mark being laid up in the campsite for the last 3 days, waiting for his ribs to get to a stage where he can sit behind the wheel again after coming off his scooter, we're so far behind on schedule now where we wanted to be up the coast. We're going to have to crack on. We're having to miss a few places there, so such a shame, but I'm sure we'll be back and we'll be able to have a look round.
So where are we off to?
Well, we're travelling to Cadiz at the minute, and then our final destination may be Benidorm again. Fingers crossed it's not as hot as it has been in Portugal. Good morning from Santa Maria, just outside of Cadiz. We haven't made it to Cadiz. For the reason being is everywhere that there is you can put your motorhome on there's a problem with it, like noise, or you can't get to it, or they don't take the size of our van. So we found a park up yesterday when we arrived after leaving the motorway, and it has been so hot. I think it's been the worst heat since we got here, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, by no, you know, it's nearly 40 degrees coming down here. We had to drive up through to Seville yesterday and it was getting warmer.
Oh God, that was awful. You open your window and it felt like boiling hot air coming through the window. Yeah. It was, you just couldn't get any relief from it. Yeah. So you had a chill out when you got here.
We knew it was going to be warm in Spain, but these heat waves they have are like something else altogether.
Yeah, they are. Well, I've never experienced heat like this. I've been to Tunisia, we've been to Egypt. It's a funny heat because you start sweating.
I mean,
as soon as you get up.
now and I'm just stood around sweating. I was constantly. Yeah. You'll see me during the course of the videos with a little finger, and I think you probably think you're gonna, but it's just like a little hand towel, isn't it? Because I'm just sweating all the time.
But can you see the cloud behind us? There's no sun at the moment, it's hazy.
Yeah.
But it's so warm, guys.
But you might say, well, don't be moaning, you're in a better place than where we are in England with rain. But you know, at the minute we'd probably swap, wouldn't we, for an hour or two?
And someone said to me last night, send some over, you can gladly have it. I'd gladly have 2 days of British rain any day at the moment.
Will we do this again? Absolutely, just not in the summer.
Not in the summer,
not a warm time of year,
so we're not going to get to Cadiz because what we've planned on doing is going around Santa Maria. We nipped out last night and what we've seen, and it's gorgeous as well. So we're going to go and show you Santa Maria now. Yeah. Leave Cadiz. We're going to be leaving here later on today, try and beat the heat and get down to Marbella.
And we're back on scooter. We're back on scooter time now, aren't we? Look in this car park we've been parked all night. There's even a scooter lane in here, isn't there? It's like a running track.
I'll show you this what the class is a motorhome stop. It's £8 a night, and as you can see,
you've no facilities, have you?
There's motorhomes on here, but we had a lot of cars arrive last night. Again, everyone who lives here comes out at 10 o'clock, and the music from across the water was going on till 4 o'clock this morning. This car park was absolutely heaving. We woke up this morning and they've all gone, so let's go and get on the scooters and take you to a little town called Santa Maria. So this is the bridge just from where we've parked up. It takes you into El Puerto del Santa Maria, and as you can see behind us, there's the motorhome park up that we were on about.
It's just a car park, isn't it? But it's
is, but it's also secure. It's got a barrier on it, so people can't just come and go in it. Yeah. £8 for 24 hours.
Well, it's not breaking bank, is it?
No, and over the water, that's where we're going to be taking you. It looks like there's nothing here, but oh my goodness, behind these buildings, bars, restaurants, castles, there's all sorts, isn't there?
And what we are looking for today is shops what are selling Crocs, so keep us eyes open.
No, we're not. We're actually looking for some shops that can sell Lisa some shoes, because Lisa's broke a sandal and I've had to customise them.
I'm just saying. Are you going to show our lovely viewers?
No, because I'm walking around like a pauper. So yeah, we'll go and have a look. You can actually get a ferry from here to Cadiz if you ever do want to go to Cadiz. The slick times against us at the moment, so...
Put in the comments below if you want to see Lisa's designer footwear.
So the first point of interest we've just seen as we've come around the corner is a castle. Just sat here like you'd normally get a castle just sat in the middle of a town. It's called Castello di San Marcos. You can see some writing on the tower up there. You can get guided tours around it, and it has its own winery as well. Like that, around the corner from where we've just been in the cafe, and you come to this historical bullring. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? How well looked after is that? These are like centre of entertainment, aren't they, for these places?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't think I could ever go to one. It'd be too upsetting. It's not my kind of thing, but each their own. Yeah, Spain, it's massive. We've seen lots of them now, haven't we? It's like something I think you'd find in Rome, isn't it? And it's right in the centre of all the houses. It's just covered by houses all around it. So let's go and have a look a bit closer. So we'll just come round the other side of the bull ring and look at this spectacular brass statue of a bull and a matador.
Look at these, it looks like it's got piles, Lisa.
Yeah, they're not piles, Mark.
What is it?
Doesn't matter. Anyway, a matador is the person who farts the bull, and I suppose the person who kills the bull is the top matador. I don't know.
You put it in the comments if anyone knows about it. We know what goes off, and it's not our thing,
nice,
is it?
No.
So,
but like I say, when you're in other people's countries, you must respect their traditions. So this is the main entrance to the bull ring. The bulls are actually brought through here to actually go into the ring, and the staff have kindly said that we can go in and film it for you all. Yeah. So let's go and have a look. So this is where the bulls actually come through and into the ring. Wow, look at that. Can you imagine how busy this is when it's full to bursting with people? And how many bulls have actually died in that ring as well. What a spectacular place. Just show you the detailing of the stands above. And this is where they come back out. What a nice chap to let me go in and video that for y'all. So we've just scooted down the longest street. Now this place is full of very long, narrow alleyways. You can very easily get lost, very easily. Look at this one, we've just come from the bull ring, right at the other end of town.
About half a mile,
yeah. And we've come into the old town, and we know it's the old town because we've just come off this little street here, and look at this that we've just found here. Which is, Mark?
It's called Basilica Our Lady of Miracles.
And it's
Church.
Absolutely stunning.
Could
just sat here in the middle. A miracle.
For finding
it's a miracle
Chinese.
You're still standing here. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Look at the detail on that. Someone here on a guided tour that you can get. And what a way to have a guided tour. So I've just found out that that was documented as being constructed in 1486. How do these buildings survive? It must be the weather, it must
Probably
be.
Better weather, and it's just warmer all the time.
We must have acid in our rain at home because everything just disappears, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. But it was actually damaged in the 17th century by a massive earthquake, which seems to have been quite the story of all these places around here, doesn't it?
Down in the Algarve and the south coast of Spain. I was really asking earlier on today, we're not far away from the Algarve, what got destroyed years ago with a massive earthquake, but it's
1755, so I think it'll be the same earthquake, won't it?
Yeah.
Now you tell them what you told me the other day. Mark said to me, did you feel anything last night?
I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, like someone was shaking the van side to side, and there was nothing else after that, and there was no one outside, no lights, because we have the security lights, none of them were on. We can only put it down to an earthquake.
Yeah, a few tremors during the night. I was fast asleep, CHICCO didn't stir, but I can't believe it woke you up, nothing wakes you up. So he's just had me ride about 2 miles away from our motorhome for this. Because he still wants some Crocs.
Yeah, they might have them here.
This place is absolutely massive, Mark.
It looks it, doesn't
I'm
it?
not spending all day in Decathlon. Oh my God, it's freezing in here. Are you happy? Are you happy?
Yeah, I'll just stay in here all day.
So he's found the imitation Crocs. Didn't know Decathlon did imitation Crocs. $5.99, but none, not in his size.
Can I get a surfboard?
They don't do Hobbit feet size, do they, Mark?
Can I get a surfboard now?
No. We had a message sent to us that if Mark could do 50 keepy uppies, they'd put £50 towards a pair of Crocs for him. So off you go, Mark. 2.
I'll just warm up.
1. Yeah, I think Mark will be buying his own Crocs at this rate. It's a good job it's a big store, isn't it? Go on then. 1. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there, Mark. We know the answer to that then, don't we?
Real tree, that way, so I can wear this.
Real tree.
I can wear it when I go dogging.
So no Crocs for Mark on this occasion, but what we have bought, a bit more safety on our scooters. My bell is shocking. Everyone seems to ignore it, so I've got a really, really loud bell now. Go and press that one. So that's my bell.
Fixed, isn't it?
My bell's... Yeah, and I've got like a little dinger on mine, so they're going to hear me coming now.
Double dinger.
Because the only thing is, over here, you've got scooter lanes. People like to walk in them.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've got some extra lights for our helmet.
We got these helmets from Decathlon, so I've got these little USB charging lights. Because at night time in Spain, it's going dark early. It's like 9 o'clock and it's pitch black.
You have summer, but it's earlier nights, isn't it?
So when we're out in the scooters, we've got the back lights on because we do put the lights on. But you can't see them as bright as what you can with them, look. And we've got these 2 little lights, so €7 each, weren't they?
And they're just going to clip on there.
On the back of our helmet, so it's a bit more safety. Look at that.
There you go.
So people can't say they didn't see you when they bump you on.
And everyone keeps asking once again about our scooters. Mark's a Segway 9-bot,
Yeah.
and mine was the very first one that Halford started doing about 2.5 years ago.
It's Xiaomi or something.
Yeah, so we
M365.
can't recommend these because they're obsolete. They don't make them anymore. So if you're interested in scooters, please just go to a local dealer and make sure you don't buy cheap. You buy cheap, you buy twice.
Well, they do copies of these, don't they? And you see them. We've seen them in Spain.
Yeah, and we've had
bumpers hanging off and everything.
We've had people telling us they bought something that looked like ours, but it weren't, and they've not lasted.
A touch wood with these have been good, haven't they?
These are fantastic, but again, they don't make them anymore, so we can't help you. We are hoping a company will reach out to us and send us something that's brand new on the market. We can review it for you and we can show it to our subscribers.
Because Cadiz is carrying on where we've come to Decathlon, away from where we parked up. It's about another 12 miles.
Yeah.
Going right away around to Cadiz, and if we got scooters with better battery life, we would have gone down there, wouldn't we? So that's the thing
once upon a time would have done it, but they're decreasing all the time now, we age. So yeah, if there's any companies out there that would like us to review their new scooters for them, we've got loads of interest in our channel. Everyone's asking about scooters because everyone's going abroad. Contact us. Our details are in the description below. Right, we need to settle something. On the last vlog, Mark mentioned about something happening with the lady next door. I've had over 200 comments off you all asking what's happened, so we'll explain. Europeans seem to have a different way of camping to us. The lady that was next door to us had a little van.
Yeah, like a little Sprinter short wheelbase or something. When it's
just literally
small anyway.
Yeah, just had a rock and roll bed in the back and that was about it. And we have been experiencing some very hot heats. So as you can imagine, she hasn't got a lot of space. But they seem to think it's okay to get out of the van, strip off naked, with not much covering her modesty. Right in front of our window, wasn't it? Right in front of our window. I was gobsmacked. She looked at me as well and saw me looking. I didn't mean to be looking, it's just that that's my window and I was looking out of it. I was embarrassed.
I weren't looking.
He was asleep. So when he woke up, I did the stupidest thing of telling him what had happened, and he hasn't shut up about it since. And every day, funnily enough, Mark was looking out the window after that while we were on that campsite.
Oh, well, I was looking on my cameras.
All right. But unfortunately, your blink cameras aren't subscribed anymore, so they weren't catching anything. So that's what happened, guys. It's a bit, I don't know, it's not something we do, us Brits. There was shower blocks there and everything you could go and get changed in, but it's just a bit, it makes you feel a bit embarrassed, doesn't it? You don't know where to look at your own van.
Not really.
You carried on looking anyway, didn't you? Look where we found for lunch. Our favourite place.
In Spain and Portugal, isn't it?
Yeah.
With the McDonald's over the road, they lost out to us again, haven't they?
Yeah, I won't have it. I'm not going to McDonald's when this is here. Right, so food's here. Let me show you what you can get at 100 Montaditos for $10.50. Look at this selection of food. Hot dogs, burgers, chicken sandwiches, another chicken sandwich,
What's that wrong thing?
chips and fries. That's a hot dog, Mark. And drinks. €10. Spot on. Let's see how it tastes. Well, that was absolutely gorgeous for €10.
Yeah.
Can't beat it, can you?
Oh,
Wine
nice.
and I've found a new wine I like as well. It's not sangria. It's called Vino Tinto. But it's got some kind of flavour in it. It's really, really good, isn't it? They've got it in draft on there for £1.50. Well, €1.50.
For a big glass, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Right, let's get back to Chico and let's see what we've bought him. Right, let's go and give Chico his treat. Chico! Cheeks, I've got a present for you. I have? You got a present? Have you got a present? Yes. Don't be bad to Mummy's rugs. Or you won't get no present. Right, so what have you got, Chico, Mark?
Got him a new harness, haven't we?
Yeah,
Like
a
an
proper
anti-pull.
Julius canine harness.
Canine
Now we're-
baby.
Fingers crossed this is going to fit. Because he's not the easiest doggy to buy for, is he, with his size?
No.
Come here, baby. Is it that way? Come here. I'm probably making this. Now look at that! Is that good?
Mm.
Oh, look at the cheek on that. Is that nice? I see him marching around. Oh, it's better than the one he's had
Got
before,
a price
isn't
tag
it?
on it, hasn't it?
I left it on in case it didn't fit, but it fits like a glove. Look at that. You're all professional now. Say thank you to subscribers that have sent you money. Mwah. Right, so we decided to move on. We spent a night here last night. Like I said, we got here, went to a free park up that we found on Search for Sites near the beach, but come tea time,
Locals just descend, don't they?
yeah, it was like party central.
Nothing against them, they live here, so they've got every right, but to us, they're really noisy and loud, aren't they? Make
Yeah.
the present well known. So.
And like when we're getting tired at 11 o'clock, they're just getting going. So we decided to come further up, and the only payable one in El Puerto, we thought, bugger it, let's go there. It's £8 a night. So we thought, and it said it's secure.
Well,
so
24 hours it is, isn't it?
yeah, it's £8 for 24 hours, and we got told it was very secure on the sites that we saw it on. So we got here, it's a big car park, don't let it deceive you, it's just a car park. Again, I don't know if something's happening this weekend, but
We went out last night, it was dead busy, wasn't it? It was just really busy.
it's lovely. It's a lovely like carnival atmosphere, but music till 4 o'clock across the water.
Again, well, over 4 o'clock.
You can actually see it. Lovely place to look at, very cheap, a lot cheaper than Portugal, but no, we need some sleep tonight, so we've decided it's now 6 o'clock in the evening. It's cooled off a bit. We are going to head to our next destination, but that'll be in the next vlog. Chico's loving his new harness, and on that note, we have got some thanks to give out. We've had lots of coffees this week. Now the coffees are covering Mark's Chineses, a lot of treats for you, Chico, and a few coffees for me. So the following people we'd like to thank very much, won't we, Cheeks? We've got Tom Ferney.
Thanks, Tom.
We've got Jason and Karen from Coventry.
Thank you.
Jude and Mark. Dave and Verena. Now, if we do get to Benidorm, Dave and Verena, we will look you up. David Pillsworth. All bought coffees this week. Thank you very much.
Very generous of you.
We also have a super thanks, and that's Lee Tuck again. Thanks, Lee. I do appreciate these super thanks.